What is good? We're back with the Madden 07 Titans franchise, and we're heading to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. They're struggling. They're sitting at 0-3. This guy, Ron McNeil, he's rocking that number 4, playing quarterback for them. Let's see how he's doing. 1 touchdown gets 3 picks. 3rd-round pick. Their current number 4 was a 4th-round pick, I believe. Julius Jones still there at 91 overall. Laverius Cole's their top receiver at 92 overall. They got Eric Johnson and Anthony Vazzano at tight end. So that's a pretty good tight end duo right there. Offensive line looks decent, except not so much the right side. Well, the right guard was weak. Right tackle, they got a lot of guys. Darnell Dockett is in the interior D-line. They got him playing nose, though, I think. That definitely can't be good for him. He's a 4-3 D tackle, not a 3-4 nose. Aiken Iadell, Bobby Carpenter, DeMarcus Ware. This guy Smith, he looks like another DeMarcus Ware, 6'6", 289. Dang, that's a big guy. We might as well move him to D-end. So that's a pretty big dude right there. Mobley, Scott. So, yeah, they got a solid team. I mean, I don't think they're awful per se, but I also don't think they're good, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, a lot of the kids say mid nowadays, right? That's back end of my generation, to be honest. That's us. So it's our fault. Lando White with some good runs right there. But, yeah, I'd say they're like lower mid-tier, if that makes sense. So Drew Bennett right here throws a stiff arm, turns upfield. He gets hit stick. The ball came out, and Dallas is going to recover. Dang. Throws a nice stiff arm, and the safety comes up to put a hit stick on Drew Bennett, and the ball pops out. Chris Hope with the tackle right there, but Julius Jones gets 7 yards. 2nd and 3, trying to set up the screen for him. Ron McNeil's going to take a shot deep, though. And Green brings that in. That's a touchdown. So we start off with the ball, and now we're in a 7-0 hole to an 0-3 team with nothing to lose. Pac-Man Jones right there, solid return. Lando White on 1st down. He's going to get about 3. 2nd down after that, Vince Young looking to throw. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to take a shot to Troop. Troop catches up to that pass on the corner route. He's able to beat Bobby Carpenter and get the 1st down. Vince Young looking again for David Givens on the corner. He's got him. So there we go. 2 big plays right there. And then right here we roll into a sack. Bobby Carpenter was not fooled. 2nd down. Vince Young looking for Troop again. He has it. Oh, they said he was out of bounds. Oh, no. I think he was in. So we challenged the play. And we'll see. Watch that left foot. That's going to tell the tale. And that left foot, it looks like a hit. 1, 2. That's a catch. That is a catch. And the ref is going to agree. So we get the ball 1st and goal. So Vince Young looking to throw on 1st and goal. He's going to roll to his left. He's going to do it himself. Turns upfield in the end zone. Touchdown. So in a sense, a sort of homecoming. I think, like I mentioned in the prior video, Vince Young is from Texas. I think he was more towards Houston, though, if I remember correctly. So this may not be as much of a homecoming as much as the Texans game. But, hey, he's in his home state regardless. They take a shot deep on the corner route. We're there to knock it away. And that receiver, he took a big hit from Sean Taylor in the process. We find David Givens right here. He turns upfield. He gets kind of hit stick right there. I think that's part of the hit stick animations, whatever. He gets tackled, but he picks up the 1st down. Right here, we throw it away. Thankfully, it wasn't grounding. We had a receiver in the area. Pressure from DeMarcus Ware. Only a yard there from Lando White. So 3rd down now. They pick him up. We were trying to see if we could get him open on the wheel route. Vince Young is going to run for the 1st down. And they keep him in bounds. He loses the football, and DeMarcus Ware recovers. So it's 2 turnovers here in the 1st quarter for us. And now Julius Jones with a big run right there. Fullback handoff. We are not fooled. 2nd down now, play action. Ron McNeil looking. He's going to find Green. And now Dallas is in the red zone. McNeil looking to throw again. And he's looking for the back out of the backfield. We almost had a pick right there. 2nd and 10. McNeil looking left side. Caught by Jacobs. And he's inside the 5 downs about the 2-yard line. So it's 1st and goal. Handoff to Julius Jones. Touchdown, Cowboys. So now Pac-Man Jones on the return. And Pac-Man Jones gets up to about the 29. 1st down now. Vince Young looking to throw. He's going to roll to his right. They cover everybody, so he takes off, gets out of bounds this time to make sure they can't keep him in bounds or hit him and knock the ball out. We find Drew Bennett here, and Drew Bennett gets a first down. Vince Young rolling to his right. He's going to take a shot deep to Givens, and we can't convert. 2nd and 10 after that. We go 5 wide again. They blitz. Vince Young hits, he lets it go. That's knocked away. We were trying to go to the corner route on that. 3rd down, Vince Young looking. He's going to get it to Tim Carter out of the backfield. 1st down and more. I think that's Aiken Iadell trying to stick with him, but Carter's pretty fast, 95 speed. Right here, we find Drew Bennett. We option that into an out. He turns upfield. Touchdown, Drew Bennett. However, the Cowboys don't think so. They think he stepped out. I mean, it's hard to see from that angle. This angle tells the tale. Oh, he did step out. And the ref saw it too, so it's still a big game, but it takes away the touchdown. That's unfortunate. So right here, no success on that run. 2nd and goal. We go 5 wide again. Vince Young looking to throw. Rolling to his left, trying to find somebody. Goes back to Brandon Marshall. Holds on. Touchdown, Titans. So there we go. I believe it's a tie game now. Armstrong on the kickoff return. This guy, he's a pretty good sized back. He'd be pretty good for the modern kickoff return rules. I mean, that dude looks like he's about like 6 foot 235 or something like that. We'll see when we go through the statistics later. Just take a look at his height and weight. I don't remember off the top of my head, but he's a pretty good sized dude. He's built like a modern, I'd say those type of backs, those 225, 230 pound backs would be great for this modern kickoff return. Because really, you're just banking on some missed tackles and one cut and go. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on today's kickoff return. Am I a fan of it? No, but in terms of, you know, design and strategy and stuff, I think that's the way to do it. Have a decent sized returner that can one cut and go and make some people miss. Anyway, enough about that. We were able to get the Cowboys to force them into a field goal, and now we get the ball back. Pac-Man Jones, another return. We've had better. We'll just put it that way. Anyway, 1st down, Vince Young rolling to his right. Everybody's covered, so he just takes off and gets what he can. 2nd and 4, Vince Young looking to throw. I don't know why I paused the game. I think I was going to use the bathroom or something real quick. But anyway, we're right back into it. We find Bobby Wade. 1st down right here, Lendale White. Ooh, he gets hit. He loses his helmet. 2nd and 3, Vince Young looking. He gets blitzed. We get it away to Fleming, the fullback, and Fleming turns upfield. He's down to the Cowboys' 42-yard line. Vince Young looking to throw. They double cover Drew Bennett, but it's wide open to run. And there it goes Vince Young, and he's going to be down around the 18, 17-yard line, and now he's banged up. He hurt his shoulder. So he landed awkwardly on his shoulder. In comes Jermaine Foster, former #1 overall pick. I guess this game's version of Jamarcus Russell, and we're reviving his career. Nice throw right there. Looking for Ben Troop. Touchdown, Titans. So we're taking this #1 overall pick bust from the Raiders, and he's playing here. Yeah, Armstrong, he's breaking some tackles right there. Brandon Jones made the tackle, but he got hurt doing so. 1st down right now. McNeil looking short. That's incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Play action. McNeil looking, finds Johnson, the tight end. And now they have to take a timeout because Eric Johnson's banged up. So 1st down now. McNeil drops back. He's going down. Vincent Fuller on the sack. 2nd down and 16. McNeil looking to throw. Gets it away as Andrew Roll gets there on the blitz. 3rd and 16. They're going to hand it off to the fullback, Oldham, whatever dude's last name is. We take a timeout so we can try to get some points. Vince Young back in the game, finds Brandon Marshall. 1st down and more. There goes Brandon Marshall, knocked out around 36-yard line. Vince Young looking to throw on 1st down. Looking short, Bobby Wade can't hold on. 2nd and 10. Vince Young looking to throw again, goes to Bobby Wade. That's a 1st down and more, so he redeems himself right there. We go right back to him. We're looking to take a shot to Drew Bennett, and we do so. And that's incomplete. 2nd after that, Vince Young rolling to his left. He's going to go deep to Brandon Marshall, and it's incomplete. So 4 seconds left. We'll have a chance to do one last heave, and we're going to do so. We take a shot to Drew Bennett. He makes the catch, and he's down at the 2, so just short. And Vince Young is hurt again. This time it's his foot. And I believe he'll be back. He just needed halftime, I guess, to get squared away, get it taped up, something like that. I don't know. So he's 14 of 20. Jermaine Foster came in 2 of 2 and a touchdown. Ron McNeil's having a decent game. Julius Jones having a decent game. Vince Young's been our leading rusher. Drew Bennett, he's doing pretty good. 4 catches for 80 yards. His 4-game split to start the season's been pretty good. First down, McNeil, he gets sacked. The backside blitz gets him. I believe that's Keith Bullock. Right there, Julius Jones, he gets shut down. That's Javon Atkinson making the tackle. Third down, McNeil goes down. Vincent Fuller on the blitz. So first down, Lendale White. He's trying to get some yards. He only gets 1. Second and 9, Vince Young looking, rolling to his right. He's going to get it to Brandon Marshall, who turns upfield inside the 45, throws a stiff arm. First down, Titans. Lendale White spins into the tackler, but he's able to get 2 yards out of it. Second and 8, Chris Brown on the stretch. He gets a solid gain, and if he could have made that guy miss, ooh, who knows? But he did pick up the first down there. We give it to him again, only 1 yard. Second down, we get it to Ben Troop. They sent a blitz. Would have liked to get it to him a little bit sooner. It is what it is. And Vince Young's hurt again. His foot is bothering him again. So in comes Jermaine Foster. He's rolling to his left. Chris Brown gets open. Foster throws a dot. Chris Brown holds on in the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. I almost said touchdown, Cowboys. I mean, Foster, man, that's a good throw. I mean, he puts it on a rope. Chris Brown brings it in. The hit comes, and he's in the end zone. So there we go. So Jermaine Foster's came in throwing 2 touchdowns. I love to see that. And I said, when this guy, I was like, dang, this guy, I mean, he's got all the potential in the world. If we can fix him, that's a viable backup and maybe a guy that probably will go on to start for some other team because, I mean, we got a franchise quarterback. Second down, McNeil looking to throw. And that's caught by Anthony Fasano. And that's going to be a first down. Handoff is to Julius Jones. Gets 5, second and 5. McNeil looking to throw. Left side, and that's incomplete. We're on that. Third down and 5. Play action. McNeil going down. We send another blitz. Chris Hope gets him. McNeil rocking that dark visor. Interesting. Chris Brown right there. He gets no yards. Second and 10. Vince Young looking to throw. He's going to take a shot to McKenzie. And somebody gets their paw in there and knocks that pass away. So third down and 10. Vince Young looking. Goes short to Brandon Marshall. They converge and make the tackle. That's going to bring up fourth down. So the Cowboys get the ball back. We shut down that fullback dive right there. Second down, McNeil gets it away, tipped, and Green catches it, hits one of the linemen, and falls into Green's hands. Wow. And then third down, McNeil finds his receiver. Green gets both feet in. First down for the Cowboys. Jones a couple yards there. Well, 1, excuse me. Second down, McNeil looking to throw left side. That same comeback route. Green can't get the catch or speed in, so it wouldn't have mattered either way. Right there, Sean Taylor picks off the pass. They were looking for Fasano, and he makes the pick. He loses his helmet in the process, and you can see him celebrating right there. He ain't even got his helmet on. He don't care. He's over there looking at the Cowboys bench, staring him down with no helmet on. So first down, Vince Young looking. He's going to throw it all the way across the field. Brandon Marshall catches it. He just isn't in bounds. That sucks. Second down and 10, Lendale White. They're on that. We spin backwards, and they get us for a significant loss. So now it's third and really long. Young's going to get away to Carter. He spins, but he can't outrun the defender. And 4th and 4, we're going to try to go for it. Vince Young rolls to his right. And honestly, probably could have just ran it. Thought the guy was coming after us. He wasn't. He bluffed us. And we end up throwing an errant pass. They knock it away. It's a turnover on downs. Fuller can't get McNeil that time. McNeil finds Anthony Fasano, and he's down to like the 32. So first down, Cowboys. Drop play to Julius Jones. He gets a solid gain right there inside the 25. Second down and 3. McNeil looking to throw. He's going to take a shot to the end zone. That was almost Sean Taylor's second pick. He dropped it. Third down and 3. McNeil looking to throw. Right side, coming back to the ball is McDaniels. He's going to be down to the 17-yard line. First down, McNeil tries to get that pass to his receiver. We knocked that away. Second down, McNeil looking right side quick, and his receiver tried to go without the ball, and he drops it. That's Lavernius Coles. Catch the ball before you run with it, buddy. And then right there, Green. We have the tackle. I don't know what Dre Bly was doing. He just missed the tackle or missed going for the pick, one of the two. Van den Bosch right there with the sack, though. Second and goal, McNeil. Hit as he lets that go incomplete. Third and goal. Can we get a stop and hold him to 3? McNeil looking to throw. He dumps it to Anthony Fasano. That brings up fourth down. They're going to go for it. 2:20 left in this game. McNeil looking, end zone, caught by Green, touchdown Cowboys. So now they're down by 5. They're going to go for 2, drop play to Julius Jones, and Julius Jones finds his way into the end zone. So it's 28-25. Pac-Man Jones on the return, trying to make something happen. He only gets like the 19. And Platt is banged up, their backup strong safety. First down stretch play to Chris Brown. He throws a stiff arm, and he only gets a couple yards out of it, but hey, we'll take it. 2-minute warning hits. Second down now. Chris Brown gets knocked down, and we flush out a timeout. Third down now. Vince Young looking. He's going to go to Bobby Wade. Bobby Wade makes the catch, and he turns upfield. That's a first down. Handoff is to Lendale White. He tries to cut back, gets a couple yards. Second down and 8. Handoff to Lendale White again. Lowers his shoulder, and he's close to that first down marker. They didn't quite give it to him. 3rd and inches. The Cowboys have no more timeouts. And fake tush push QB sneak. And that's how we win the game. Vince Young gets knocked out of bounds, but whatever. They have no timeouts, so we were able to run it out, knee it out, whatever we so chose to do. And that's ball game. Jermaine Foster, 3-3, 2 touchdowns, 158.3 rating. So we're in the process of fixing this guy, man, reviving his career. You know, at the very least, if it's not here, it's going to be somewhere else. We're going to fix this guy's career because the Raiders, man. I blame the Raiders, not him. Green, 99 yards, 2 touchdowns. Fasano had a decent showing. Drew Bennett, 4 for 80. Ben Shroop, Brandon Marshall, Bobby Wade, David, everybody getting involved in the pass game. Surprisingly, we didn't get Brandon Jones involved, though, so hopefully going forward, because Brandon Jones, big play Brandon Jones, he's made some big plays for us. So there we go. We got after the quarterback. That was a good thing, too. 6 sacks, and then we got the pick with Sean Taylor. Atkinson, 7 tackles. He's been playing sideline to sideline. Love to see it. So, yeah, we're 4-0. I like what this team is doing. We got the Colts next week in Indy, so big division games. So we'll see y'all for that game. I'm out.